I heard about that from a lot of sources, and there is also a prophecy that talks about a nuclear bomb.
A nuclear bomb, but the bomb will be small, not large, and God will just stop it in the sky, and it won't fall.
You mean they will fire a nuclear bomb at us, and God will freeze it in the sky?
He will freeze it in the sky, and after a few weeks it will fall, but it will only fall on two cities, Tel Aviv and Haifa.
The nuclear bomb will only fall on those two cities?
Yes, those two cities.
Good evening, everyone. We have 69 days to go to Feast of Trumpets. From the eclipse of April the 8th, yes, there were 177 days left until the next eclipse, October the 2nd. We have 69 days left. We are in the fourth new moon. God gave a warning when it will come. 7 new moons, and that 7 new moons is the 7th new moon on Feast of Trumpets. Go watch that video again. There is so much happening on the world scene right now, and it's happening at a rapid pace. And everything is going to come down on Feast of Trumpets, people. We've seen the white horse, the rider of death on it. People, it's coming this year. I'm going to make a short video on that one. I also feel that Donald Trump will be back before October this year, back as president of America. We see things happening with Biden, the impeachment. We see that he fell out of his race. Something is going to occur. I am going to deliberate more on that, why I feel he will be back. I did mention it in other videos as well. So wait for that video. The rider of the rider of death. Wait for that video. Few things is happening with that. I'm talking about the Olympic sign. I'm so sick and tired of watching those things. It's in my face. Every minute when I click on Facebook or wherever it is just those Olympic signs. But people have no clue what all those things are meaning. Some may have here. Now, having said that, there are 69 days left, people. There's no much time left. It's no much, say 65 days pass by so quickly. So quickly. You've seen that insert of Nathan. Today's subject is Israel's war with Hisbolah and Iran will spread to the north and end with nuclear bombs. Will it happen before the rapture or after the rapture? I am clinging and holding on to the prophecy of the 19-year-old woman from 1968. And that prophecy is 100% still on par. Yeah, so I go with that nuclear bombs may just fall just after the rapture, or it can maybe happen. However, this will bring on the Jewish Messiah on the scene. Exactly what I was saying. 1 year from the time that the war began in Israel with Hamas, it will be on the Feast of Trumpets. It started on the 7th of October, and it will end again in that month. And that will bring the Jewish Messiah on the scene. The Jewish Messiah has already been crowned, people. He's already been crowned, and I will make another short video on that. So it's quite 3 videos that I'm talking about. So I have a lot of work to do. So Israel's war with Hisbolah and Iran spread to the north and end with a nuclear bomb. That, of course, is from another prophecy. Let me just go out here. This is a video that I'm talking about. War in Israel before the rapture, and thousands will be killed. I made this video about 2 years ago, and this was a prophecy by Rabbi Viking. He was lying on the floor of Elijah's cave, and then he saw all the visions that will happen in the time frame now. And as you said, this war did not happen yet, and it just started now, October the 7th. And this is the war that's happening just before the rapture. So we just close this 1 year from there onwards, and then that started October the 7th. And this rabbi saw a vision, and he said it will start in the south of Israel, and then it will spread to the north of Israel. Of course, then that will be with Hisbolah, and then Iran comes in the picture. Iran comes into the picture, and that is where they will bomb Israel. But as Nathan explained it, what will happen there, that God will suspend those atomic bombs, and they say it is not large bombs, it is small bombs. He will suspend it in the air, and 3 weeks later, those bombs will explode both on Tel Aviv and Haifa. Haifa is a city that's go back there. So Nathan explained that it fell on two cities, Tel Aviv, of course, and Haifa. Haifa, so I checked where is Haifa. I thought it is in Israel, but it's on the border of Jordan and Israel. Now I found myself, why would they try to bomb that city? So those two bombs fell on, they're suspended by God in the air, and then it will fall 3 weeks later. So now, does they throw that bombs just before? I feel it could happen just before the rapture. That is what I'm feeling, this war. Well, we will see that war happening with Iran. We already saw a skirmish with Iran, where Iran fired thousands of missiles into Israel, and of course Israel defeated that with the dome, and they shot off most of the missiles with the dome. And towards the end, it will bring forth the Jewish Messiah on the scene. And as I said, the Jewish Messiah is already been crowned. And I already discussed with you who is the Jewish Messiah. Jesus said in the Bible that, of course, Jesus is the true Messiah. But Satan copies God. And Satan is going to have a time here on earth for a period of 7 years. And he is going to make use of the false prophet and the false, the Antichrist. The false prophet or the Jewish Messiah is Revelation 13:11, and the Antichrist is Revelation 13:1. The Jews do believe in two Messiahs, and they believe, of course, it is Ben David and Ben Joseph. I have to explain that to you, and I have to repeat it every time. That is what they believe. They believe in two Messiahs. Two identities, one Messiah, but two identities, but two Messiahs. And that is what I believe in. Jesus fulfilled Ben Joseph. But Jesus did say, the Father has sent me. The Jews, of course, rejected Jesus as the Messiah. The Father has sent me, but you will receive another in his own name. And this is exactly what is happening. 144 rabbis crowned their Messiah already. They gave him the crown of the silver crown of the Matorah. I will make a little bit of the video insert of that. Wait for that video. And that happened next year, and he received that. He also received the menorah, for that matter. People, we are close to the time, and I believe this is the year. And I've been saying that for a long time. Yeah, so from 2017, it was a 7-year time frame, 7-year signs. From that time, God gave us additional 7 years of warnings that this is coming. The signs is up, people. Jesus is coming. Now, Nathan went to heaven in 2015. He died, and before that, he had no knowledge, any religious background. And when Nathan returned, he had almost the whole Torah in his head, and God gave him visions of the future. Now I can understand, I do understand, and I can put it in place and fit it, and that is why you saw that clip. That is the war with Iran and Hisbolah that is going to take place. We see skirmishes behind us earlier on in the year, and you have continuous skirmishes with Hisbolah in the north. And the Bible also said that that is called the Gaza Strip. The Gaza Strip will be just a ruinous heap. That is what's going to happen in the Gaza Strip eventually. It's already like that. That place is almost uninhabitable already. And this is going to occur. And the Jewish Messiah is coming on the scene, people. And that is a fact. And as I said, he is going to die in battle. And that is what the Jews believe. It could be with a war with Iran. And that is why I said, there's one reason why I believe that he has to be back in America. And that will be just before October. But enough said. Please do share this video with your friends and your family. It's very important. Give your life to Jesus, but the time is very, very short. And I thank for those who are praying for me and those few people that support me in the ministry. I appreciate it out of the bottom of my heart. Much love to each and everyone. And I do love you and I do pray for you.